Welcome everyone to season 46. Apparently there's only a few days left, so we have no idea. We'll try our hand. I thought I saved and got things rolling on this, but apparently it did not save. Apparently it decided to screw me in a way. So yeah, I know where we end up. We end up at Pine Valley. That is the plan. Now, how... Oh, hello, stop sign. That's one way to stop. Yeah, we've got all sorts we gotta do. I think what I'll probably end up doing is shoveling some gold into a pan and just trying to get stuff going that way as cheaply as possible. First of all, let's go with loans. Yeah, sure, we'll do that. We'll take the loan. Now we need to find out where we're going. 5,000 for Uncle Arnold's, huh? That's a pretty cheap deal. Yes, yeah, it is. Alright. I do know what I need. And I think I can do it with 1,200. And for those that are wondering, yeah, I've got like, it's the 17th. Today, 18th is, yeah, so I got like 12 days to, I think we'll try for a goal of like 1,000. 2 million. Oh. Yeah, I've got 0.49. Like I said, I did start, but just I didn't get very far. So we need 4 of those. Hook pan with pump. 1 of those. 1 of these. 1 of those. And then I need 1 of those. 1 of those. And that. And I need a filter for the bottom end of the pump. I think that'll leave me with about... Oh. That is not as bad as I was expecting it to be. So it means after fueling up, I might have about 300. I left the truck running. Of course I did. What am I doing? And end of the hose, you idiot. Fuel is precious. Let's turn that off. Throw this in the truck. There's one other thing I would like to actually look at real quick, and that would be the equipment. I don't think I can afford this yet, but I want to take a look to see what we can budget, and if we can budget it, we will get going on it quickly. I mean, Pine Valley is still decent gold, usually, most of the time. I don't think I forgot anything. And I'm usually pretty good at figuring this game out real quick, right? I mean, if we set ourselves in 12 days to make 1,000 ounces, we should be doing pretty good, but there's still no guarantees, right? I mean, even to rent one of these, it'd be like 605, which we don't have. But this little guy, 200. Okay. How much will it cost to move it, though? If it's another 50, we're gonna do it, and then we'll use everything that we have. Check out. Yeah, okay, we'll order it. Yeah. Move it to Pine Valley. Ha! We rented it, but we can't afford it. Can't afford to move it. Could I just pick it up here and haul it? I mean, if you ever watched my series Gold, Gems, and Glory, you know that we moved the entire location by throwing everything in the dump truck and driving there. And it worked. Hey, there's boxes. %4 more gold at night. Random people that I never see, but I can hear them. Alright, that's one thing I didn't know that we had. So I actually only need fuel. I need fuel. Okay, I guess we're going the other way around afterwards. But yeah, no, we will need about $400 plus 500. So we need 900 for the night in order to break even. If that makes any sense. I don't know if I'll fill up the truck or not. I might just put a bit. I'll fill this up because this is like priority number 1. But it only cost me $10. 86, or let's do 40. Want to go this way, but we're going this way. The long way. Pine Valley. There's usually always a crate hanging out here. I've not seen one this time. Okay. I don't care. I've never cared about the stupid story. I don't think I've ever collected all of them from the story. Probably a box down there, but we gotta get going, man. We gotta find the gold. Unless it's blatantly obvious. I won't be looking. We found the one for 4%, which is fine. I mean, it's fine. We can work with it. Oh. Actually, for not having the diff on, I'm actually doing pretty good. Well, I crashed into a stop sign and a couple other things once or twice. Gold, gems, and glory. I'm used to just teleporting. Okay, well I hit a bump there. That's normal. Alright, off to Pine. I'm pining for Pine. A box there. Okay, we'll stop and grab this one. Okay, apparently I mine 8% more gold at night. I don't want to be mining the amount of gold I need at night. We need to kind of hunker down. Probably a good ounce. A good ounce would give us another 1,200. That would get us to the point where we could start digging. Maybe not magnetite yet. I don't think we're in the realm of mining for magnetite. I missed the turnoff for Pine? I did a long time ago. Apparently we are going to Waterfall Valley. We're going to mine that those diamonds. We've still yet to mine the diamonds and gold, gems, and glory. Yes, yes, that's right. I should have turned at the town. Instead, I cruised right by it. It'd be great if I found one that says you use 25% less fuel. Oh, that one would pay for itself. Usually if it's snowing like this, you don't usually hear that sound, but okay. Can I make it through the tiny opening? It glitched as I smashed into it. Memory serves, it's back here. Yep. Turn it off? I did turn it off. Okay, that goes back there. Oh, we want to close that. Or just put all the debris into the tank. That's helpful. That'll keep things going. And we have water. Alright, well, I'm going to quickly use the truck again. We'll back up over here. Because I will need this. It's on the roof. It's fine. Totally fine. I don't know what anybody's worried about. Oh, it fell into the box. See? Too worried for nothing. I don't need that. Need this. I'll just park it in the creek. That's probably... That's good, right? At least washes the tire. Environmentalism is not our forte. Alright, let's use the tiniest shovel humanly possible and then fill this. Okay. We need to be about like so. Now, I think we should at least get this thing to about 50%. Keep grabbing a small one. I mean, we're already at 5%, so it's not going to take us very long to do this. If I get up to 50%, maybe I can magically get, I don't know, 0.7. 0.7 would be pretty good. I only need $400 to get the damn thing here. Shut this off. Save on fuel while I use a tiny shovel and fill this. We'll fill it back up to 100%. I've dumped it because I tripped on the damn thing. Of course I did. Put it over by the truck more. I'm determined to use that small little shovel, aren't I? Yep, the more I can get in here, the more I can potentially have. That should get me about 50%. Yep. Okay, I'm gonna let it idle down again, and I think I'll fill it up one more time. And we'll run it like we have been. Maybe it'll be about 75%. Then maybe we might have an ounce. 1 whole ounce. And you get the mini excavator here, and we could probably get like 4 or 5 ounces. That would be nice. Ah, I didn't do it that time. Can't remember how much is over here. If it's 15 to 20 ounces or something like that. $20 ounces would get me going. One more scoop. Close to 80%. That's not bad. I think I only had 30% when I did the 0.5 ounces. So we will have a bit. Does the rocks look like that? Oh, snow covered. Okay, I get it. Got 2 chunks. 3, 4. Okay. 0.05. Wow. .21. There's moderate hope. tiny crud doesn't equate to much. That was actually 0.3. Well, I must admit, we're almost at what we had off camera. And I'm starting again, that's the worst part. Well, that's more than I had the last time. 0.62. Yeah, we are going to be really close to, well, not really close, but we'll be close enough to an ounce. I think by that definition we'll be able to potentially get that machine here. Come on. That's pretty small gold there. That's a big one. .82. Now, do we fill it up and go again real quick, just to sort of see if we can get an ounce, or? I almost want to say yes. I mean, we have a machine coming, but it would be nice if I actually had an ounce. Because then we also wouldn't have to worry about rushing back. We don't actually need terribly much. We can get this up to about 20% on the mats, and we can check it out. At 20% right now, but we need 18 out, or 0.18 more. 21. The last scoop. Hate doing it this way, but I mean, if we have to do it with the other machine, it would be fine. It'll be like 2 nuggets this time. We got 1. Yeah, that's all we'll have. One of them will be a sucker job. Okay, that was 0.6. really breaking the bank with that, are we? But in the end, it will be more than an ounce. Oops. Both were this time, okay. We only need 0.6 again. We actually have 0.6 on this one. Well, maybe not. We still have 0.1. Kind of violently shaking this right now, just to get rid of all the specks, so I lose the gold. There we go. Right, that shall be it for that. I just dumped my wash basin. We're heading to town to sell our little tiny piddly bits of gold. In the end, it won't be a full ounce that we get, but if I can make 1,000 to 1,100, I'd be happy. It'd actually only be about 900 to 1,000 when I think about it. No bucks there. This way. Going to the blacksmith anyways. Let me see about that other trailer. But the one problem with that other trailer is not only do I need the pump, but I also need a generator and a cord. Still do the panning by hand, it's just slow. If I did get that machine and ran everything, that means I would be a lot further ahead, actually. I mean, I was like 300 down. Oh, 199 at 1.02. Yeah. Max gold didn't change either. That is a lot of gold, so that means there's something that they're making a ton on. And it's probably with those big giant dozers that's making the difference. There's a box as I spun out right in front of it. You just mined 5% more gold. I mean, that does help. On an ounce, that's an extra 0.05. Hang on, there's another box over here. Oh, we're now up to like 12% at night. It's good because we'll be mining at night. Point wasting gas. Wow. We're basically just able to do that. Box around here, or I only collect these so it quits blinking it. Nothing out back. It does take a bit of time. While it's taking time, we have this beauty. They're not clickable links yet, but if you guys want to check out the sponsors that we currently have, make sure to highlight it if you can, or screenshot it and use the links below for some kick-ass stuff. Razer, of course, as you know it, you gain a lot of really good high quality equipment, anything, well, even laptops and stuff like that. So upgrade your gear with Razer. Bitdefender, if you want to make sure that your computer stays protected and runs 24/7, you need Bitdefender. I use it. Most of my friends use it. It's a great piece of kit. And of course, if you're stuck in downtime waiting for the blacksmith like I am, you might want to check out Hero Wars. Honestly, it's a great little game that you can pick up at any time. You can play it at any time, and it has great progressions. What more do you want in life? So if you like that stuff, make sure to use the links in the sponsorship picture there and upgrade your gear today. And my oh my, is that, ooh, that's a good price, I think. Hell yes, and I'm going to use that. Let's get back out to the mine as soon. Okay, I need to keep 400. So that's 820. 820 to work with, minus the 400 to move the piece of equipment, which is funny because that's what it costs to move the giant cat or the tiny little rig. Okay, so if I was to do this, how much is this going to cost? Add this, that's 300. That eats up a bit of chump change. That's only 20. That's fine. How much is this? 900. Oh, we can't do it yet. Not even gonna try. But if we can move that piece of equipment out there, we can sort of mine a little bit quicker. We can maybe see if boat we will do that one quickly as well. It's just we need to get back out there. But we'll only have 820, and right now it's 200 and change for the rent of the equipment, and it's like $500 for the loan. So Yeah, we have like 700 that we got to deal with. It's not a lot. So let's try to get a couple more ounces. And then we could upgrade that and have a lot more freedom in what we do. Do burn a lot of fuel going back and forth, but we need to do this. And who knows, maybe we do 2 or 3 cleanups real quick with this. And maybe 3 or 4 ounces, right? We'll find a solution. Apparently I can't drive there. I'm gonna make it through the gate. I did. Whew. That was close. I'm gonna shut this off here. We're low on fuel, so all we can do is basically one more time to town. And we're walking it. Oh, it's 201. So when I said 200 and change, it was literal change. Literal. Well, let's get down there and let's make things work. And I will say this too, if you guys are enjoying the content, make sure to hit that subscribe button. The best way to support both channels. And of course we're streaming both on YouTube and on Twitch. Yeah, I know one scoop of this is going to fill this, but see if I remember all the key functions here. Been a little while since I played. Alright, well, it hasn't changed. Yep, pretty much exactly as I figured it was. Oh, you're gonna put that back on. Just making sure that was, you know, working correctly. Look at that. Already 12%. This is going way quicker. Shut the machine off for a bit while it's working in between. I mean, that is way quicker. We're already at 30%. There we go. Oh, she's full. It's actually chewing through it pretty decently. Like, there's 50% mats. Not even a full bucket, but that's okay. Yeah, mats are going up pretty quick. What were you before? About 70%? Did we get to 70%? That might be pretty close. There's still not at the bottom there. Big clump falls out. This, now that we're getting close to a full one for the same amount of time, I'm thinking that should actually be pretty close. I'm thinking what this is going to actually work out to is over an ounce. Close enough. And if it is, then we can burn back to town. We'll buy some fuel and stuff. And at this point we would have enough to get some other hardware and tech. Okay, let's see if we get more than 4 nuggets. Got one big one, smaller one, another bigger one by the looks of things. Oh yeah, we got a lot more. 0.1, that's a good start. There we go. And at 5 at 0.24 would make us well over that margin. So I think we would probably be I wonder. Hey, look at that. Yeah, well, look at that. The links are in the chat window. Guys sent me that right away and I put it in and it works. So this, in theory, will work out to being about, if math works, 1.25 ounces. That's a big one. Does the donate button work? Had to update a bunch of stuff. Yeah, the donate button works too. I was gonna say there's no gold popping up on this one yet, but water's really goldy. Oh, not what I wanted. That's well over a 1/2 ounce. Oh, well, apparently it won't be. I think we'll fill it up one more time and do this one more bloody time. And then we can go to town. Hey, Dalton. Oh, we're not in 199th anymore. Actually, you know what? That's 0.96. We could burn to town. That will make us more than 900. Wait, those. I need 300 for the generator. It's 12. Let's fill this one more time. It doesn't take that much effort. Help if I turned it on. Oh, there's my phone. Well, hopefully they do. Actually, kind of curious myself to how they actually work. Yeah, they better. I've heard actually some pretty good things with them too. That not only for doing like farming sim and stuff like that, but they also work surprisingly really well for trucking sims too. I'm kind of thinking it would probably work out pretty good for this game. God knows how precise you have to be with this. It's already full. La-di-da. 34, 35. Oh, cool. I would actually imagine, yes, they would be pretty good for Out of War. I haven't played Out of War in a little while. They've been doing some pretty massive updates on it, I've heard. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. To be fair, I actually do the same thing with real ones. When I wanted to just gently roll stuff out, I tend to wiggle the bucket. Okay, that one's definitely full. No, we should still make to the blacksmith in plenty of time. Even with doing all this. Wiggle. Oh, I missed it. Oh, oh, oh. This one is so fussy. Keeps rolling off the tooth the wrong way, so it's a little finicky. Probably enough. Gonna have to bring a few jerry cans back with me. Won't be 100%, but that's good enough. Yep, good enough. Pail of good luck. Well, in total, we should have more than enough to really upgrade some stuff here. Roll around on the riffles. Come on. Wash it up. There's our ounce. Yeah, that's a pretty big piece of equipment. I'm a farm kid. We typically don't have that here, but I mean we do have some pretty big equipment. Run a couple X9s. Well, actually, I've run pretty much any kind of farm equipment over the years. Started with a Case IH axle flow and kind of worked up from there. Ran a couple gleaners too. Well, why no? It is freaking huge. Probably the reason why the farm stick will actually work out really well for you, because you have the touch. Not many people understand that, but it requires the touch. Got an ounce and a half. That's not bad. Okay, got one more. Yeah. I have to peer down the pail and see what I actually have. Right, I only have the gold chunks left in here now. Just gotta make them gold. That one didn't add up. I was thinking I was going to get a half ounce, but we did better than that. We might be able to afford fuel, which is good because the truck's getting low. Oh, back to town. Smelter 1.7, and I mean the price is good at 1,220. Can't ask for much better pricing. I can work with that. I can work with that. 195. I'm slowing down now. I'm gonna need definitely more equipment. So it's 7 o'clock. Is that considered nighttime? Because I can tell you I made less money on that one. Or less gold. Turn the corner. You know, body was feeling fine earlier. Starting to feel what I did today. Thankfully, they were only 8-foot sheets of drywall. Still, though, 41 of them was nuts. Melt up all 1.7. Cost 170, we need that. And I'll lose 1.7, or 0.17. Yes, the 1.7 I had, I would lose all of it, yep. Good math. Sometimes mathing doesn't necessarily math. Now we played the waiting game. Waiting for the bong. Come on, give me the bong. There we go. I have a 1.5. And 6, so 1800. Well, that's not bad. Do a lot with 1800. Oops. $12.19, yeah, it's gone down. Oh, daily payment, yeah, $5.79. So I got about $2,000 to work with. Including gassing up. We went a long ways for $40 though. Yeah, quite a bit different. Bet I can't rent these. 1,200. Oop, I need jerry cans. See if I can do this. We'll fill up each one of these. Might be about $300 on fuel. There we go. The hose and everything I used for the other. The one nice part is I don't actually need the sluice run. I can actually sell those. Alright, let's let's go spend the remainder part of my cash. Okay, I need to put some in here. 114, yeah, okay. Wow, those are expensive. $39 a piece. Granted, they are 5 gallons. There we go. Everything has fuel. Down to 887, which we still actually have enough, I think. We'll fill a pail for this, which will be still quick and easy. Oh no. Hit a elusive tree. Where am I going? Down we go. I've went the wrong way for Pine Valley again. I'm ending up in Nighthawk. That might be a surprise. I mean, it would be a good surprise if I actually had Nighthawk. Here we go. Not quite here. This will not take very long to set up. We made it back. Somehow. We're gonna park this thing here. Does this thing have freaking fuel for itself? It does too. Bought a generator in that for not a lot of reason. Alright, let's take one of these. We'll dump the rest of this one into here. This thing drinks frickin' fuel. She is a thirsty beast. It is in fact over half, so. Alright. Empty pail. So that's where it starts. I think that pail is only like, yeah, 3%. Oh, it's 10%. If it gets to about 10:30 and it's only 50%, we'll wash it up and see anyways. Just to be cautious. We still have rent provisions and everything else too. Although oh, too far away. Oh, just way too far away. Oh, just absolutely put myself in the hole. Come on, you can do it. Sometimes it'll actually move. I feel like it's coming out of the hole. But kinda at what cost? Crap, there's something blocking the door. Hang on, let's do this. No point in wasting all the fuel. get one track out. Do we do it? That's close. Oh! I think we did it. Yep, there's our 10:30 mark though. Got out of the hole, but we don't have much in there yet. That's a surprising amount of gravel though. That was one color. There's two. Crap, I just lost it. Rolled out of the top. Probably needed that one too. Oh, there we go. That was pretty nice. % of a pail. We get basically half. Off one little cleanup. That's not bad. Really, a tiny little bump was enough to set it. We'll put this back on here. Wash up this one. Last time all of a sudden it went pop and it was everything. I did this time too. That's 7, 8, 2, 8, 4. 8. We're so close. Yep, there it is. 1. Just about did it. We just about got it. Alright, I gotta use the bathroom real quick and I'll be right back. Alright, I am back. I am just looking at a couple things here while I'm hanging out. I washed the face while I was working too. Working on the bathroom. You gotta do what you gotta do. Makes you feel better. I think we're actually doing not bad considering the, I guess you could say, the level of difficulty. It's coming along kind of nice. Alright. I guess we're back at it. Switch that back over. Yep. I got just a touch of good old fashioned scotch here. So I'm just going to drink this up tonight too while we're streaming. Just because it's actually going pretty good. Leaderboards, we're up to 194. So hopefully this method will get us some extra cash. So I guess we just get started and going again. See how broke we get real quick. This friggin' machine drinks so much bloody fuel. On the plus side, we are sitting at 9%. Well, no. This would be like 20%. Or more. We had 45% of the pail when I accidentally drove into my lovely new little pit of despair here, so. That was a whopping 1.2. Well, it's not too bad. I literally start tonight, so. I think the 43rd one was the last season I played, and that one I had a lot more of the season to do. I think I got 37th. I think that's where I was sitting, because I had well over 150,000 ounces. Obviously, this season I won't get that, but okay, this will be probably the last scoop out of this pail. I've missed a little bit. Kind of overflowing. Well, we have a full pail. 5 times lucky. I started playing this one back when it was actually a Kickstarter. And it was actually not bad. Like, the concept and everything was pretty good. And then the new developers, I must say, are actually doing a fairly decent job. I mean, there was a few seasons that was really crap, but they basically took over and it was literally a pile of crap to deal with. So at least these guys are actually giving new content out and stuff like that. And it's going to come with it. Yep. Paid loan, money spent, rent provision. So did it take away everything? Oh, I'm negative 361, so that's fun. Plus side, I can sell my gold that I have here. This will be over a couple of ounces anyways, so. It'll be fine. We'd actually have to sell the gold. Oh, yeah, I sold the machine, it's fine. One, two, three. I hate doing the panic version of this. It takes so much time to get it all working. Close to breaking my ounce right here. That's a big chunk. 0.92. Oh yeah, we're over an ounce. I believe I have one more cleanup to do after that. So we might have 2 ounces. And even though we have a negative amount, I'm really not worried about it, considering next time we go to town, since I have most of my provisions right now, we can literally just focus on mining. Well, a wave table would be nice. I'm not going to do a magnetite separator on this little machine. It's just not much point to it. But a wave table, that would save time. Mm, 1.7. Well, I have to sell enough gold to process. Which is the trick. Plop. Look at all that shiny stuff. Hang on. Yeah, good golly old molly. Let's see what we actually have. Well, we made our 2 ounces. Actually, I pretty much have everything for the wave table. Got the generator by mistake and everything else, so I think what we'll do though is we'll do one more pail. Get another 2 ounces and then we should be good. Well, maybe. We could. Wait a minute. The stupid thing's still running over. Yeah, it is. We could go to town and sell it up and see. Oh. We're not using a couple things, are we? This won't add up to anything, I don't think. Someone always told me to take the mats off and then sell the mats separate. I don't know if there's any truth to that. We're gonna find out. Hog pan mats. Yeah, there is some. Was actually some truth to it. Okay, no, it's not near as bad. We're only 163 down. Alright. We can make this work. Moved up the ranks pretty quick. There's a few names I recognize. Actually, 16,000's not bad at all. Truck's having a hell of a time getting up the hill, apparently. I didn't actually hit anything. The magic of this game. If I get a wave table, because that's basically the next thing I can do, that will speed my process up even more. And then I can do stuff. So yeah, we should be able to get another 6 to 8 ounces out of here, in theory. really enough to do much, but we're gonna try to sell 0.25 and see if that's enough. Because 2 would be $200. Yeah, because I don't think I can actually smelt anything. Nope, no cost. Jeez, you have to get rid of a lot. I have 111. That's all I'm willing to do to smelt what I have. Which I don't think is enough. And I play the waiting game again. I think I'm getting close. There we go. Well, it's getting close. Well, this will get me about 1100, 1200. That should be sufficient enough to smelt the other bit and that wavetable potentially. Except I think they might be 1,000 or so. Oh, 579 still. Oh, 1,200. So my option, depending on how much this thing is go smelt the other bit. Oh, give me another 600 though. Depends on how expensive this thing is. And how much a tier is. $4,000. It's more than what we currently have. There is another option. And I could do it because we have time basically all day to smelt and make other stuff. So we could pay this off. We can get 3,600. That's an option. So that gives us about 42. back in here. Let's do the smelting thing. Because it's about a half ounce, so it's be about 600. I was thinking it was like $900, but apparently not. Apparently it isn't. Waiting for the thing. There we go. 0.5 and change. We should be pretty close on our guesstimate. Because that thing was 41. Yeah, and I know that the payments are about 1,100 a day, but should be fine. 40%. Okay. Now let's see if we can do it. Technically, yes. We're left with $48. But I'm telling you, this will make it so much easier. And less chance of me spittling my gold. Alright. Okie dokie. Okay. We go back. We mine. Probably for this stream, anyways, we'll mine one more bucket full. We get there. We get there. Like that. 5% more gold. More gold's more gold. And up the hill we go. And away we go again. Now the most expensive thing on this claim is the wave table. Don't need this over here, so we can go there. And then the line when we eventually get to do it. Oh, need to see the battery box. And if I move backwards this time, I'm gonna make damn sure I don't end up in that frickin' little hole. This actually fills up pretty quick. I think I gotta wait a few minutes. Yep, pretty much borderline broke again. That's all the good gold that's rolling out of it too. That might be enough actually. I think that might be good enough to try the wave table. Oh yeah, that's working pretty good. Actually, I think that's working better than it ever did. Yeah, that's already 2 ounces there. 2.4, 2.5, almost 3 ounces. That's not bad. Oh, I see that comment. To broke to almost nearly having something. Yeah, that's how that goes. 185, we're creeping up. Get another 2 ounces, I'll be even higher. Another couple ounces and we're actually not doing too bad. I need a jerry can. Fill up the things that need filling up for that. I'll throw the rest in here. Alright, I might actually throw another jerry can in this. I mean, I did bring 6. We've used 2. What kind of crown is that? There we go. So we have a bit, and we'll get things started. Oh, hyper crown, okay. Oh, why I hit the other button. Why is there no water? Right. Now it's working. There's quite a bit of cleanup to do around here, so. Should be fine on everything else. But yeah, the wavetable definitely saves us, and it's more efficient, so it actually really does save us. I don't know how much of the good stuff I can find underneath there. That also might be just enough for right now, too. No, not quite. Guess I can do one more scoop. Only at 84%. So that should do it. Okay, as soon as it says that it's full, we click it off. There we go, bucket is full. I only have one bucket down here, so. Oh no. Something bad has transpired. I don't think it can operate that way. I can't operate that way. I don't think you have to worry. Like, I'll work a little bit in the background some nights, but that's not bad. That one was really good, actually. 2.49 again. Up to 183. Yeah, that's not bad. But that's going to be it for me tonight. Hope you guys have enjoyed. I am feeling quite exhausted, so bedtime. So yeah, that's definitely going to be it for me. Night beers. Yeah, so if you guys have Night Dalton, if you're new here, been around for a while, just not subscribed yet, make sure to hit that subscribe button both on YouTube and or on Twitch, and or also hit the follow. And yeah, check out the good sponsorships and everything else that roamed around. I can actually quickly hit that window again. Yeah, look at that. Beauty. And yeah, we'll see everyone on the next stream. Take care and thanks for watching.